Um, there we go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to each and every one of you. I'd like to welcome you to an episode of Bitcoin Business Basics with your host, Najah Roberts. We have an incredible guest today. He does so much stuff. I don't even know where to start, but you all will hear what he's doing in this space, how long he's been in it, which is just incredible. And we're going to have him explain some stuff. I already see some stuff I have questions about, but we'll allow you all to come up after we finish interviewing and ask a question or two if you need to. So I just want to say welcome to you, Ivan, and again to the people on Clubhouse. Thank you for joining in. So, Ivan, what is going on today? How are you?
Hey, thanks for having me on. I'm doing great. Was working really hard 2 weeks ago on Uwucrew, and we finally got that out. So it's been nice to relax and have my mind clear for a bit. Went outside for the first time in a while today.
All right. So you said a couple of things, but before we get into this fabulous creation that you just launched, I want to tell us a little bit about you, who you are, and yeah, just tell us who you are.
So I'm Ivan Martinez. I am from Miami, Florida, born and raised. I've been long time involved with crypto. Started out as trading, but now I'm mainly dev. I don't really watch anything trading related anymore. I've dev'd all over. I've done for Ethereum 2.0. I've done NFT stuff. Recently, my craze has been with NFTs. Yeah.
Okay. So you said you've been in crypto a while. How long have you been in crypto?
I've been developing crypto for about 3.5 years now. Overall in crypto, about 4 years.
About 4 years. So how old are you, Ivan? Are you under? You don't have to tell us all the way. Are you under 30?
I'm 22. I'm 22.
Okay, you are 22. I was hoping you would tell everybody that you were 22 because I saw that and I was like, well, holy camoli. Because at 22, some of the stuff that you have accomplished, folks that are 50 haven't done, but we're going to get into that in a minute. So at the tender age of just about 18 or 17, you found this thing called cryptocurrency. Like, what intrigued you about it? Like, how did you even get introduced to it?
I think it just started as like trading first. I think I started trying to trade Litecoin, and then I got scared when China banned everything like the 5th time. So I left it for a little bit, but then I got engaged in some other coins. It was just simple trading at first. But then a friend of mine gave me a pep talk to start like being a dev in the space, and I took it to heart. And yeah, here we are now.
So you were just sitting around with some friends and said, "Hey, we're just gonna trade crypto. Let's see how this Litecoin stuff works."
Yeah.
Or was it the fact that the Miami Dolphins had adopted Litecoin as a sponsor? Did you even know that was happening?
I don't think I knew about that. Maybe I heard about it.
Okay.
But it didn't influence whatever I was doing. I was just trying to see what was hip, catch up on some stuff.
Okay. Yes, Natalie. Oh, I thought Natalie was trying to tell us something on Clubhouse, but no, you're good. All right, so you got into this dev thing. For those people that are new, what does dev mean?
Like programming, like development, like building websites or applications or decentralized apps or dApps or NFTs or it's a very, very general term.
Okay, are there
anything related to building a product or whatever?
Are there any notable companies that you've been a dev for in the past couple of years?
Yeah. I just recently left working with Prismatic Labs. I was helping build Ethereum 2.0 with them. Like blockchain type work, like down and gritty. I've recently been working with also NFTX, which is a NFT liquidity platform, almost like a marketplace. Yeah, that's mainly it.
So NFTX is a place where people can take their NFTs and put it on the secondary market.
In a way, yeah. It's like it lets you put your NFTs on like Uniswap, kind of. So you can like sell your NFT immediately or buy an NFT immediately. No offers or bids, just spot,
Just
just
spot,
buy and sell.
buy and sell. Okay,
Yeah,
so I know folks will want to check that out.
yeah, it's really cool. It's fun. If you want to just sell immediately, you can just immediately sell for ETH.
Okay,
It's
okay.
fun.
So you're working on the 2.0, and I know there's a lot of talk
A
about
lot. It's a lot.
2.0. What what is the best thing you want to tell us about ETH 2.0?
Well, it sets up the foundation for ETH to really capture everything. Um, like right now, ETH is having trouble scaling, and soon we'll see. Like Ethereum 2 sets up the foundation for Ethereum to grow more than probably anyone has imagined so far.
Okay.
Uh, and on top of it being more like economically efficient and
So the gas
more
fees are
more
not going to get us?
gas wars. I mean, maybe they'll still get us, but they could be a degree cheaper. It depends.
Okay.
They shouldn't be. Everything shouldn't be as expensive as it is right now. After
Okay.
everything is rolled out.
And you say that depends. So again, as a newbie,
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
tell me what that means.
Hmm.
What variables have to be
Right.
working?
Well, ideally, a lot of people begin using layer twos like Arbitrum. Arbitrum's been really popular lately.
Mhm.
They're a layer two solution on Ethereum that uses ETH for fees. It's much cheaper than Ethereum. I've heard most transactions are around $3 to $8 ish.
Okay.
Still a bit, but much better than Ethereum.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
So the fees are gonna get better actually as more users get on Arbitrum.
Okay.
So yeah, once Arbitrum gets adoption and we see more people on there, we should start seeing fees get solved. But it has to people have to be on Arbitrum. That's the prerequisite,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So,
That-
but hopefully, eventually, over time, it can be slow. People will just slowly move over to Arbitrum as
Yeah.
more things pop up over there,
I,
right?
I think that's a great solution. So I was glad
Yeah.
that you were a part of that. So it's pretty awesome, pretty awesome, pretty awesome. So you've got this incredibly huge company that you just launched, or platform that you just launched, and
Hmm.
can you tell us what it is and
Hmm.
how in the world did you all come up with that name? But tell us what it is first.
So yeah, Uwucrew is a collection of 9,670 NFTs, mainly aimed at women because women haven't really had a profile photo to represent them really in NFTs recently. And it's drawn by a female artist who is very talented. We actually met about almost 4 years ago, um, and tried to start doing something, and we never did. And somehow we magically met again early March this year, and then we ended up working on Uwucrew together. So yeah, it's been quite a blast. The community's been great. Lots of people loving the art. Uh, we there's been a lot of NFT projects recently, and we haven't really been satisfied with the art quality of them. It's been really like just throw it out there and take the money and not do anything else, and not even leave people with good art. So we really wanted to make a project that we were satisfied with the art and wanted to collect ourselves, right? Um, and yeah, the name Uwucrew. Uwu is kind of weird to explain. It kind of means like cute. It's an anime thing, kind of. If you look up Uwu, like UWU, and you
Uh,
go to images, you'll just see a bunch of cute stuff. Like that's just in general what it means, like cutesy, soft-hearted. Um, yeah,
okay, so I
yeah.
got to get up on my uwu because I was like uwu crew. Okay, okay, okay. So you all have over 9,000 in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
where did you find and collect all these artists? I mean, what?
Uh, so it began as the artist drew about 140 total assets, and over 9 different traits. So they can have like different left arm, different right arm, different eyes, different mouth, different hair, different clothing, right? Uh, and the artist drew about 140 assets in total with all those different stuff. And then I wrote code to stack them all together and generate the final appearance of an Uwucrew. And then we had our usual way that they get distributed as a sale. So we had a sale for each of them. Like people could buy any amount they wanted at a certain price. And we did something really fun with our sale that prevented gas wars. So a lot of people were able to get in really cheap
Hmm.
compared to everything else at the time, right? And we have a lot of first-time NFT members because we're actually accessible versus all these other NFTs that cost like a whole extra ETH to mint per
Yeah.
NFT or something ridiculous, right? So very happy with how the community's been so far. Lots of first-time NFT people, lots of people showing Uwucrews to their girlfriends. Um, yeah, we just in general need more female representation in crypto. There's really not enough women in the space.
Not enough women at all in the space. And so I want to personally just thank you for what you all have done. And I said I mean, it's really incredible. I think it's a huge feat. I think it says a lot for you all and what you're actually doing.
Thank you.
And I just I know you got a couple of other projects that you're working on. You want to share anything that is not under confidentiality agreement?
Well, really, I was full time with Prism for about 2 years.
Okay.
Um, and I full time isn't for me. I like being fluid. I like helping out where I can. I like picking up whatever people can throw at me. So I'm part time with NFTX now, and they're a really neat uh, NFT marketplace almost.
Mm,
But it's only for the floor of the pool of the NFTs. So floor meaning like the cheapest versions of the NFTs. Like you
okay.
might have like some Uwucrews have rare assets.
Mm,
Those rare ones won't be in the NFTX marketplace.
right.
Um, and we just offer a bunch of inventory for the same price. So if you want to buy like 5 NFTs from our selection, you can buy them all at the same price. Versus OpenSea, it's like there's one increasing, the next increasing,
Right.
the next one up, right?
Right.
Um, and yeah, we have some really cool things in place for people to earn rewards on their NFTs, which isn't really common so far. So you can put your NFTs into NFTX and earn. Usually, it depends on what pool it is, but usually it's about 40 to 80% APR on your NFTs. And yeah, we're looking to improve it because it's not good enough. we need
Okay.
we need more liquidity in our platforms. So.
Okay. So since you need more liquidity in your pools, let's have just a quick chit chat for individuals that are new to the NFT space and
Mm,
they're looking for a platform to kind of get their feet wet. What would you obviously you would suggest your platform, but why your platform
mm.
as opposed to any of these other ones?
Uh, hmm. So one nice thing is that we do offer a lot of selection, all at the same price. Like if I want to enter a new NFT, usually I'll check the NFTX pool first because it's usually cheaper,
Hmm.
and because usually people sell into the pool, so you can get a nice little discount if someone sold recently. Um, so I usually just look at NFTX and I check out whatever's in there. I pick out maybe like 3 or 4 that I like. I can just see all a bunch at the same moment, all at the same price.
Hmm.
Um, So I know they're all going to be equal value to each other. I don't have to worry about rarity or whatever. Um,
So how user friendly is the platform for somebody that's never purchased
hmm,
an NFT before and is just trying to even really figure out how they need to go get some Ethereum or
hmm,
what
hmm.
coins are you accepting? Let's ask that as well.
Yeah. So right now it is a little bit complicated. There are different parts of the protocol that power users might enjoy. But we are trying to simplify it to have more general users come on board, and generate more fee revenue for the people in the liquidity pools.
Okay.
Um, so right now it is a little bit difficult. Like you have to buy the tokens off of Sushi and then go on NFTX and look at them and pick one out, right? But soon we'll be pushing some upgrades to everything that'll let you do everything with only ETH. Like you'll see an NFT you want, it'll show you an ETH price, but under the hood it'll buy whatever it needs to, use NFTX how it needs to, send you everything back.
Wow.
Um, so that's what we're working on now. Really
Okay.
excited for that. That's gonna be really nice.
That's
Because right now it's like, hey, check out NFTX, and it's like, oh, what's this token I need to get? Oh, you gotta go to this, and you gotta do that. So now it'll be just ETH. It'd be very nice.
just ETH. Okay. Okay. And on the screen, for those of you that are on Clubhouse, you can't see his screen. But on his screen, it says kiwi.eth. Can you explain? Because
Mm,
people always ask, and I'm not the technical one. I just know what you can do with kiwi.eth or any
mm.
.eth address. But can you explain the relevance of having a .eth address?
Sure, sure. So it's become more important to me after NFTs. Because a lot of the time I want to send an NFT to a friend, or I just get something for a friend and I just want to send it to him. Um, but normally he'd have to send me like 0x3DE whatever, right?
Yes.
But now it's just like kiwi.eth, jerry.eth, whatever, najah.eth, right? Um, so like it just makes it really really easy to send something to someone to see. Now Etherscan, now if you go on someone's account, so you go to someone's address, it'll show on the top right what their ENS name is, and
Mhm.
it'll show it really nicely that like you see, oh, a transaction from this person to that person, from this person to that person in their ENS names. So it makes just looking at what someone's doing, or like just reading the network on Etherscan,
A
so
lot
much easier.
easier.
A
Yep.
lot
A
easier.
whole lot
Yeah.
easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pretty shocked. I didn't really understand the magnitude of how simple it made it. And
Mm.
so I saw that up there. And coincidentally, somebody bought NajahRoberts.eth.
Oh man.
Um, but I was able to get Najah.eth.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
hoping they're not scamming people, right? Going out.
Right. Oh man, that's how they
Yeah.
get you
So
sometimes. They snipe them.
yeah, they do.
Oh man.
That's what they do. You know how they do. So So I promised you that we wouldn't keep you long, but you did something incredible, or your organization did something
Mm.
incredible this last week for Crypto Kids Camp.
Right.
And
Right.
I am so thankful to you all. What did you all do? I'm just going to let you tell it.
Yeah. So we had a raise for our NFTs, where we had an initial sale for them, of
Mhm.
course, and we allocated a portion of our raise to charity. Um, and we're still not done yet, but our first donation that we were able to get out was 6 ETH to Crypto Kids Camp. So they're very appreciative of that. We're very happy to because like with crypto, it's ridiculous how much money there is going around, but none of it really reaches like public goods or charities, you know. And now with NFTs, like you can kind of raise money in a way from people who aren't trying to raise money, like all these trading fees on OpenSea, like
Uh,
Bored Apes, Bored Apes
yeah,
NFTs.
yeah.
They've raised over $1 million for various like ape related charities and humanitarian efforts, which is incredible. Like that's money that just like flows in from all these people regularly trading NFTs, you
Yeah.
know? So it's just incredible that all these people trying to make money for themselves end up raising money for
And you
for
all
other
keep it
efforts.
away for great purposes, and so I want to publicly say thank you. It was just an incredible thing, and just when I first got into crypto, and I've been in crypto some time, I always really felt that the genuine companies and people that were involved in cryptocurrency have always been really about being about the good stuff, like
Mm,
really being the change that they wanted to see. They were
mm,
solving a problem, and this new this new I don't even know what to call it. This new revolution of giving through NFT platforms is like incredible. I
yeah.
mean, and again, I've been in dealing with nonprofits for over 20 years, and I don't think I've ever been as shocked. And I've just got to, folks that know me know that I am 100% transparent. I was shocked to open up email and look and see that there was 6 ETH like donated, and I was like, "What in the world? Do you know what we have to go through to try
Oh
to get
wow.
even just the regular everyday? It's just
Wow. I'm so
it,
happy to hear
it's
that.
been a
Wow.
blessing, and
Wow.
you will definitely see the fruits of the labor because there are so many kids coming into emerging technologies, and we thank you, you
Of course, we're happy we can help.
for
Happy
that
to help.
donation. And so. But yeah, we're looking forward to making sure that we're getting the word out so people that can start looking at your platform a
Thank you.
lot more too. And then, what you do for women. I do something called Wine Women in Crypto as well. And we
Mm,
definitely are going to make sure those women know about your platform.
thank you.
Aside of the fact that we're doing we got a lot of crypto women podcasters and just really asking around. It's really going to be incumbent upon us women to
Mm,
really get the word out about your platform because you
mm,
are honoring us and we appreciate it. And we've got some things up our sleeve for a women's conference in
mm.
2022 in which we want you all to be a part. So I'm
Oh,
looking forward to that. I'm
thank you.
calling all over in Canada to some of the women over there that they've got some big huge events they do. So we're going
Mm,
to be doing a collaboration of women because we just really, as you said, we're underrepresented
mm,
underrepresented, and we're just excited about individuals, especially men, that are really trying to help us push our little agendas. And I don't want to say
mm.
little because some of us have got some big stuff, but yeah, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, of
So
course.
at this time, because we're almost nearing the bottom of the hour, and we promised you we wouldn't be long because we don't know where you are in the world. We don't ask, but we appreciate you being on today. So we're going to ask if there were any questions on either YouTube or Facebook or any of those platforms, as well as on Clubhouse. Did anyone have any questions that they wanted to ask Ivan? Any questions out there? If you do, please feel free to raise your hand right now as soon as you can, because Ivan has graced us with his 30 minutes and we're just about there. We have somebody named Zakia. Zakia's coming to the stage. If we can give her a second. And Zakia, welcome to Clubhouse. Welcome to Bitcoin Business Basics. What's your question?
Thank you. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Thank,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. One more time, Zakia.
I'm very, I am very, first time ever I talk on, in this house, but I want to ask a question. And Bitcoin, I have no idea how to start. I have no idea where to
Mm,
start. And
mm,
I have no idea minimum how much minimum money you have to buy
mm,
Bitcoin. So if you could give me information where to start, how
mm,
to start, and how much minimum I have to put on, and finally, and who when you put a money somewhere, you have to know who you giving your money to, or who will be like your bank manager. You know where it to go.
mm.
So because it's just a technology, who will I be able to contact with my money and so on? Please, can you give me basic information? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Got it. So to start getting crypto, it depends on where you are. If you're in America, my go-to is Coinbase, or Gemini. You go on Coinbase.com. I think that's the URL. And you enter your information. You make an account. You connect your bank account to it or your debit card, and then you get it from there. You give them your money. They give you back the crypto, right? In terms of how much you need to get started, this is there's a people seem to misunderstand like how I mean it's easy to understand because I've been in it for so long. Like it's just crypto's become my entire finances. Like I don't really keep as much in my bank account anymore. It's just I'd much rather keep my value in crypto than staying in my bank account. And every week I still buy, even at the price it's at now, I still buy. It's how I save. I recommend just figuring your way through Coinbase, buying it a little bit. You can actually use Robinhood if you have Robinhood already. Um, but I recommend just buying a little bit, getting familiar, slowly. As you buy a little bit, you'll get more aligned. You'll learn more. You'll get articles on it. You'll read articles on it. Um, and once you start just getting a little bit, you'll start reading more and figure it out, understand more what it really represents. It's not just like a quick money thing. It's just a totally new way to save your wealth and sustain your value versus the ever inflating dollar, right? Um, so I would recommend just starting with whatever you can. Maybe setting up a habit to put $10, $20 in every 2 weeks, every month, whatever works for you, right? Um, and there are a few books you can read or talks also. Andreas Antonopoulos, he has some fantastic talks on YouTube, or he has some fantastic books also. Um, yeah, I hope that answers most of your questions.
Well, I was very, very quiet. I wanted to make sure that we heard from this 22-year-old. I just, because he's the same age as one of my children. So I wanted to hear what his thoughts were about how to go about starting and saving. And so, yes, I don't actually agree with, me and Brian over at Coinbase. We got a little beef going. So we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about our beef right now, but I do want to make sure that she understands, though, if you buy on Robinhood,
yeah, that's what I wanted to know, and I missed that one. Robinhood, what's that Robinhood?
Robinhood,
Sorry.
if you buy on Robinhood, you're not going to be able to take your cryptocurrency and put it into a wallet. So Robinhood does not allow you to take it off and put it into a wallet. Just be careful about that platform.
If you don't already have Robinhood, just go and use another platform. A lot of my friends already have Robinhood, so it's a good way to introduce them,
right,
without friction, right? But yeah,
That's what I can. No idea what is Robinhood is actually.
Zakia, let him finish speaking. I'm sorry. Let him finish speaking, and then because we period of time, and then we'll give you all that.
You are. I think we lost a little bit of audio. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and Zakia, if you we can hear you now. We can hear you. It's kind of breaking up. But we're not gonna hold Ivan. Ivan, where can we find you? Let's do that really quick.
You can find me on Twitter at 0xkiwi_. You can find me on Discord, Kiwi #7331. You can find me on OpenSea, which is an NFT marketplace. Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, Ivan, we really appreciate your willingness to come on Bitcoin Business Basics and just kind of share information about your new platform and the types of crypto that you're accepting right now and looking forward to accepting in the very near future. And we just really appreciate you for all that you do in the space. You are at 22, just a beast in the space. I don't even know what else to say. That's the word for it. But by the time you're 40, you'll be a multi-trillionaire somewhere. I can't imagine what the future holds. And this is a real testament, you all, to what our children can actually be doing, really making money in the space and enjoying.
Yeah, it's incredible how many kids are in crypto already. Like a lot of teams are composed of people under the age of like 18. It's really incredible. It's just decentralization just allows for so much.
It does. Well, Ivan, we may have to fly you out to talk at one of our crypto kids camps so you can inspire some of these teenagers that we have. Our teenagers come to the camp, and when they first come, they don't even really want to be there the first day. It's like their mom forced them, and then by the end of the day, they are elated that they
That's
were
awesome.
there.
That's awesome.
So, but we got to get some folks in like that are your age, to really kind of talk to them about what the future holds. And
always happy any day to spread the word.
All right.
Happy any day.
Well, again, thank you for joining this episode of Bitcoin Business Basics. And you have just heard from Ivan Martinez, and he has an incredible company for those of you who are not following either me or Ivan, you can check out this video. We will have it posted. And Ivan, we thank you again so much. And you have an incredible rest of your evening, okay?
Of course, you too. Thank you for having me on.
All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
See you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.